Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's InsideAgameR and welcome to Fernbus. This is actually the first time I've played it on the channel. I've had Fernbus for a little while, but I've always found it kind of hard to do because of the career mode. But anyways, we're going to get into all of that in a second. Hello to the people in the chat. Hello, Curtis Hard, buongiorno, welcome. Bugs320, hello mate, good luck, thank you. And Harvey Young, hello. Hello to anyone else that's there in the chat, do say hello. So a little bit about Fernbus. I've had it for a little while. I like it, but it's missing that kind of career mode, and that's why I kind of always preferred the other one that they made, the tourist bus simulator, because the career mode, I wish they had that in this, if you know what I mean. Instead of making two games, if they kind of combined the two, I think it would be a lot better. Jesse, hello mate, welcome. So look, anyways, I'd like to thank TML Studios for sending me a key for today's stream. We're going to be looking at the new DLC of the Netherlands. We're going to pretty much, as you can see on the screen, I've already started plotting my route. We're going to try and see the big towns that are there. We're going to see all three big towns. Anyways, Ellis Matthew, hello. So a little bit about the DLC. There's a seamless extension to the world map without any loading times between regions. New, unique to true original bus stops. New depots. Around 41,000 kilometers of maps. 4 new cities, which is nice. I'm not going to pronounce them cities because I probably will butcher the crap out of them. True to original license plates, true to original AI police car repaints, new regional props and sites. We got a couple of other bits and pieces to have a look at as well, which is pretty cool. So look, let's just have a little look at the route, what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to be leaving here in Dortmund. I had to start my career all over again because I was down here and there was no way that I was going to get up here for the stream. So I just restarted the whole career. We're starting in Dortmund. We're going to pick up here in Dortmund and we're going to go to Arnhem, which is the first stop. We just crossed the border into here. This is one of the big towns that they've made. Then we're going to go down to Rotterdam. We'll pick up in Rotterdam before heading to Amsterdam. We'll check out Amsterdam. We'll do a figure eight, come back out, go over here where the viaduct and stuff is, I believe. And then we're going to head up to the last town of Groningen. I don't know. Whatever that place is. And that's pretty much the big towns of this DLC. As you can see, it cuts down through here. There could be a town down here, I would assume. Once we get to Rotterdam, this might open up a bit more, but that can be for another day. Why isn't OMSI 2 like this game? Imagine if OMSI was like this game. It'd be awesome, wouldn't it? It'd be something completely different. Okay, so I think we're good to pick our bus. Now, I haven't actually checked the keys. I've been trying to as the day goes on. I'm hoping it's the same key binding as the Tourist Bus Simulator, which we're going to find out. I actually used to drive for National Express, so I thought it was quite fitting, and we used to drive the Neoplan, so I thought, maybe why don't we take the National Express Neoplans out, as I've driven these in real life. I think that's a good start. I mean, there's loads of other liveries we could have taken, but I think this one fits the channel the best. So we're going to start. Yeah. All is good. It seems quite small for a map DLC. It is only €7.50, I believe. Something like that. So it's not a very expensive DLC. Obviously, it's a very small area, of course. Glenn Bixley, hello mate. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to everybody in the stream. We're going to see what this is all about. I said I haven't played in a little while myself, so hopefully it'll be all good. Like I said, I just kind of wish they combined the two games, because Tourist Bus Simulator has so many optimization issues. As we know, the last time I played it, we got stuck on the beach. This actually runs really well. Just the career mode lacks for me. I mean, we can create routes and drive them, and that's it. I mean, it's okay, but I'd like to be buying my own buses and, you know, make my own repaints and do that kind of stuff. When did you get the game? I got this game probably when it first came out. Okay, so here is our Neoplan. It's all looking nice and good. Here is our character. It doesn't look much like me, does it? But I wear the tie, anyways. So I used to drive for this company in real life. Got to remember the keys. There you go. The door opens. But the Neoplan is actually a pretty nice bus to drive. Pretty comfortable. People might think, oh, it's quite long, but the triaxle bus is actually easier to drive than some of the rigid ones because you have the rear steering, which helps a lot. We go check out the bus a little bit downstairs. Yeah. The only problem with the Neoplans that we had, we used to drive them from like into London themselves from the airports, and it's great because of numbers, but the problem is there's nowhere to store the luggage. Luggage storage in the Neoplans are absolutely dreadful, but it's pretty realistic. The modeling is pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, storage is an issue basically they have up here, but everyone that comes from an airport, you all know they have bags and bags of storage, and your lockers are basically these here. Now we should be able to open them. So for the whole bus, which can sit like 110 passengers or something like that, that's all your space. That's all you have for your luggage. So yeah, it's not good for luggage space. He has hair. Yeah, he does have hair. He runs like he sold his pants. You know how to fly a plane, you know how to drive a bus, you know how to drive a train. Yeah, Neoplans are great to drive. Yeah, they're really nice to drive. Like I said, the biggest problem you have is storage. Because like we used to have these. This bus would be on, you know, Stansted Airport into London city centre. But anyways, look, let's get into the cockpit. Let's try and drive this bus. Now, I believe I can bring up my mirrors this way. Yep, because we're going to be needing them for sure. Because I don't have track IR, so we're going to need them. Okay, pressing keys and God knows what here. Okay, just try and remember all the buttons. Turn the power on. Oh, that sounded terrible. Stephen Bradley, the issue with the Levante triaxles, we had the same luggage capacity as the 12M versions. Yeah, that's the biggest problem is luggage. Like I said, driving these, they're fine on the other routes, but when you're coming from the airport and everyone has like 20 bags. The good old 8.6, yeah, that's it. The wheel looks suspiciously similar to the man. Yeah, it does a little bit. I love driving the old Neoplan Deco, but very unreliable. Really, I never had any reliable. I had more issues with the Volvos in the company than the B10 Volvos used to always break down coolant issues. I never used to break down as much in these. Yeah, anyways, look, we're on. Again, like I said, I'm just figuring out all the cameras again, guys, and stuff, because, like I said, I haven't played this in a little while. How much fuel do we have? We've got a full tank of fuel, which is nice. Okay, lights. Put the brakes on, let's put it into gear. Turn on all the passenger lights. I suppose the toilet can go on, can't it? Put the Wi-Fi on. Don't know if they're really going to care about this stuff. Anyways. There she is. There she blows. Okay. Try face track noir. Yeah, some people have mentioned that to me before. I think track IR is something that I'm definitely going to look at investing in at some point. Okay, handbrake off. Let's do this. Apparently not. Do I have another door open at the back or something? Why do you hate me? You're clearly not in gear, are you? I don't know what the shortcut is for the gear. Okay, interesting enough, it now thinks it's in reverse. Bus driver doesn't know how to drive. Didn't National Express have the Deca Levantes? Yes, they did. But I used to drive these over here in Ireland. I've driven the bus. Okay, sorry, I'm having a bit of issues with Streamlabs, actually, believe it or not.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen.
Okay. Why are you not moving? Interesting. Wait, to switch the gears, I thought it was the lights. No, this is the gears down here. Yeah, they all have luggage issues. Just like I'm having gear issues, apparently. It definitely turned on. We're in gear. It's like my pedal doesn't work. Oh, guys, you know what's wrong? I've done the usual trick. I haven't plugged in my bloody wheel. What a freaking muppet. People need to remind me before my streams that the wheel has to be plugged in for a wheel to work on a driving simulator. Yeah, there we go. We should be okay. We should be good to go. Oh, apparently not. Try and... Now I've got the pedals plugged in. Okay, you still hate me. Wow, who knew it was so hard to get a bus moving? Not connecting to my steering wheel. Why is it not connecting? So this is what happens when you haven't played a game in a while. I think it's because... Okay. I think we actually have to go back to the main menu because it wasn't plugged in. The original Neoplans were super quick. I can never keep up with the B12. Billy Fry, hello mate, welcome. So sorry about that, guys. I think it's because I plugged in the wheel afterwards. It's not detecting the wheel. So let me reload the game though very quickly. Do apologize. My fault. Need to restart the game. Yeah. Yeah. Voice soul. Yeah. Restart the game. Yeah. Oh, apparently it's running. Come on. Unrun. Okay, it should be here now in 2 seconds. I told you last time you asked to be reminded. We do need to tell you every time. Yes. Yeah, good old software not working. Just made me look stupid. So yeah, sorry guys, that was a waste of 20 minutes of your life. Bring back the flying streams. Yeah, let's go wrong. Okay. Start our game again. Okay, it's kept our route, which is nice. We like that. We're going to drive that route, please. Realistic, I hope. Hopefully it's going to work this time. Are we there yet? What wheel do they use? Thrustmaster TMX. I really want to see what this new DLC looks like. Man, it's going to happen again. I'm going to get 10 billion hate comments after the stream when people rewatch it. They'll be like, oh, I wasted half an hour. Oh, and we got rain, Kurt. We got rain. Just for you. Apparently the game decided we needed rain. Okay. Let's do the stupid crap. We're all set up to rock and roll. Let's close the doors. Oh, turning this on sounds dreadful. Turn on the driving lights. Now it depends on the company you work for. Some say lights have to be on, some don't. You should always have your daylight saving lights on anyways. Okay. Into a gear. The gear may work. There we go. We'll put on the reading lights, but give them some lighting. We'll give them some little bit of heat upstairs. Yeah, I think we're good to go this time. Look at that, we're good to go. Thumbs up from someone as daft as me. The raindrops look amazing. We've updated a while ago. Yeah, and it's just actually just been updated again, I believe. Okay, I'm missing my sat-nav. There we go. We're all good this time. Are there any electric coaches? No, not on this yet. Now, I think my OBS has now decided to give up. Hopefully the stream will come back. I do apologise if the stream is dipped. Once I get to the bus stop, I will check. Oh, having a world of issues tonight. Sounds like a tank, yeah. This automatic bus transmission, yes, it is automatic. The engine sounds are wrong. Yeah, this does not sound like a Neoplan, but also it doesn't turn like a Neoplan either. Let me know if the volume's too high on the bus. I can turn the volume down on the bus as well. Let me know, let me know. Richard, hi all. Was another failure on X-Plane. Does the ILS app buttons work on X-Plane? Yes, they do, mate. You know what you might be having a problem with, Richard, is the navigation cycle is probably going to be out because it's going to be defaulted. These planes actually drive in real life as well. They're very quiet, I find. Very smooth. The engine's a bloody mile away. Does sound like a tank. We're going through about 5 gears. Yeah, I do find that Fernbus just lacks a little bit of something, you know, it's on the career mode front. I wish they'd do a little bit more to it. Okay, this is our first stop. Now, if I remember rightly, we have to go and do bloody tickets, don't we? I don't think they just get on. Okay, handbrake on. I do need to turn the destination on there. As you can see, it has our destination. I knew we had to do the tickets. What do I press? Log in. Oh no. Check in. What's her name? I want to find out her name. Man, it's been so long since I've done this. Okay, so they seem to have changed this round a little bit. Okay, she's on. Okay. Christina, I don't see you on my list. Could be wrong. Kristen. Man, I hate this ticketing crap. You're not mine. You can bugger off elsewhere. Apparently I need to open the luggage department as well, yeah? There you go. Okay, Jenk. Man, I don't even see this guy either. Am I being an idiot or what? Arnhem. How do I even check this crap now? Guys, it's been so long. This is going to take ages. So much easier on the real thing, just check in the ref. Yeah. Well, I forgot what... I can't do this express check-in. Where's the names? Oh, Samira Kola. Yeah. She is here. On you go. Okay. Apparently this guy has a ticket. Ah, sure. We'll just take everybody. you're going to Rotterdam. I believe we are going to Rotterdam. Sarina, you are there. Yeah, there we go. We're getting a bit of flow going on here now. Timur, yes, you're on top of that list. Then you get Antonia Swiger. Yes, you're in, you go. Hello, Rotterdam. We are going to Rotterdam. Kira, on you go. Yep, you're good. Groning. What's your name? Jacques. Yes. Eva. There we go. Like I said, once you kind of get back into the swing of it, it's not so bad. Angelo, yes. I feel like we just... Oh, he's got a ticket. There he is. Belling. Man, I hate doing tickets in real life. Yes, I'll take the next bus. Okay. We're good to go, guys. Bloody hell, you got to do everything. Yeah, I know. Apparently they're all off to the doppelganger convention. Apparently so. Now I've got to remember, how do I start the trip? I think we're good to just go. Sure, look. What's the worst that can happen?
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise.
Guess what I didn't do?
Bei uns im Bus gilt die
Well, the bloody luggage is going to fall out. This is new on the update, actually, because the last time I played it, the luggage didn't work.
Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen.
I've actually done this in real life as well. I remember going around the roundabout and I left the doors open. It was really late at night and all the bags fell out.
Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. On board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey.
Completely different. I didn't shut the doors, the locker doors, yes. That's why you don't need all the space. Maybe I remember is your brake can be taken anywhere on the side of the road.
There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to...
Can't see the bloody light now. The German guy needs to read me a bedtime story. Yeah. I have a feeling that something's going on with Streamlabs. Are you guys getting lag? I have a feeling that Streamlabs keeps trying to disconnect the stream. I don't know why.
Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas and requests. we're always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling that Streamlabs, it was playing up yesterday on the flight stream as well. I don't know, is my Streamlabs needing a bit of a refresh on settings or what? We'll see how it goes. If it gets too bad, we'll just stop the stream, I suppose. Again, I can't see the bloody lights. It's got better. Biggest issue is the steering of the motorway speeds. It's way too vague. It is very vague. You know, you go like this and the bus is going like this. You are correct. It is very vague. It's got better. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on it because, like I said, I don't know what's going on. It's actually showing me like it's got lag, but it's saying excellent at the same time. It makes absolutely no bloody sense. So we'll be in Amsterdam fairly soon. Apparently I have my high beams on. What button did I press for that? Apparently the toggle beam button doesn't work. Mac, the stream's better for you. Okay, good. I don't know, like I said, it was saying the same thing yesterday when I was doing my flight stream, and it's quite confusing because it says it's okay, and it's also spinning, so I don't really understand what it's trying to tell me. But like I said at the beginning of the stream, if they put all their focus into just this one game and change the career mode like they have on Tourist Bus into this, I think this would be a lot better game. It'd appeal to a lot more people. I mean, we can just create routes and drive. There's no real... The only thing you get is a leaderboard score, and I don't really care about that. In all fairness.
Wer hat den Schlüssel zur Toilette?
You've got to be kidding me. Okay, so these people have got a lot more needy from the last time I played this. Stream chat seems slow. The chat is about 30 seconds behind. The chat is about 30 seconds behind. It's just a delay on the YouTube side of things. Not much I can do about that. Someone needs to take yeah. To be honest with you, going to the toilet on these buses, that's the worst thing. Especially if you had a really crappy customer, what you'd do, you'd watch them on the camera and you'd see them going to the toilet, and then you just start rocking the bus side to side on the motorway, changing lanes. I mean, I don't do that often. It just depends on the customer. Caden YouTube, hello mate, welcome to the stream. What? What? Gotta love the AI. Omzi, take note of frame rate. Yeah, but look at the AI. That was you, was it? I'm good, mate. How are you? Not so good if this doesn't bloody move. Work. Yeah, like I said, maybe I'm going to email them and say, you know, a suggestion. Maybe like they can put some better career mode into this. I think that it definitely, I think it would appeal to a lot more bus simulator drivers. I mean, I like it. Like I said, I don't see the point in the career mode. It's okay for a stream to showcase a route and stuff, but that's about it, isn't it? And then you got Tourist Bus Simulator that has the perfect career mode, just a crap game. But you can't win. You absolutely can't win. Worst of all, there's an OP who sold himself on tour in the morning. Ah, yeah, those things happen. That's not good either. They've actually fixed the steering on the motorway, guys. It used to be really light. It's actually holding the road now really well. So yeah, they just had a big update, update 27, I believe. The force feedback's working nicely. I actually feel like there's weight on the bus. I feel like the bus is going to tip over a little bit, but they've actually made some solid improvements. It's actually not bad. Yeah, last time I played this, like I said, there was some issues with driving on the motorways and stuff, but actually, it's looking good, guys. Drives a lot better. The only problem with motorway driving is that it's hard to read the chat. Omzi with these graphics would be a dream. Yeah, we're not going to see Omzi with these kind of graphics. But look, why can't a game like this be built in, you know, different areas? I mean, look, Bus Simulator is going to come out, and I think what they need is a modding community. You've got to let people mod the games. I think it's actually in the interest of developers to get a base game out, get the fundamentals, and let modders do their work. I think a lot of games, you know, they've actually succeeded more because of the modern community. I think it's very important to allow that to happen. Some people are very tight and like, no, 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 but oh, look, Flexibus. Okay, we are allowed to do 100. Along those who choose to change the diaper in the middle of the coach rather than use the crapper. Yeah, as bus drivers, it's very interesting on what kind of stories we can come up with. Yeah, I've had definitely kind of a few on the tours and stuff in my time. Oh right, that's not even a road lane. Let's see. Now this guy's just taking the piss. Been seen out for. Who did you drive for? Oh, okay. Does the steering feel as wonky as Tourist Bus Simulator? No, it actually feels a lot better, guys. Like I said, update 27 just happened with the new DLC, and even now I actually feel like there's control of the bus. Like before, it was like this, and it was going all over the place, like the wind was blowing the bus. They've actually improved a lot, I think. They're definitely in the right direction anyways. All they need to do now is come over to the UK. But like I said, I still think the biggest letdown of the game is that you can just create a route anywhere you want to go as long as you've unlocked it on the map. Like, I don't know, is that enough? Does it make you want to keep coming back and back? I mean, there's loads of side roads here that I'll never take because they don't lead you down those side roads. There's no bus stops, so I don't know. Sendo, hello. I didn't get the notification for the video. Yeah, that's just YouTube being normal. I'm too small for them to care about me. Now, the only thing I don't like, look, I'm not even doing 80, and it does feel like it wants to tip over. That hasn't gone, unfortunately. Let's go to Asphalt. Germany have some great words, don't they? I take a break every now and again to drive Arctics. You crazy man. Sold their motors though. I saw about 12x Shearings on motorhome come off the ferry to Belfast the other week. Oh really? Did you see about the ferry up in Belfast last night? Isn't it the Stena Line? 15 staff with COVID going into Belfast. They made the boat stay out to water for a while, and now everybody has to go self-isolate with 390 passengers or something going from Liverpool to Belfast. All got fart in the name. The only problem with driving a lot of these simulators that seem to be always out in Europe, I can't pronounce any of the bloody words. I can barely pronounce the English words or the Scottish ones, let alone anything else. The administrators sold the coaches. Ah, not so good. Was that because of COVID? Is that why they went down, or was it going down before COVID? Shearings used to be a big name on the touring. I used to see them in London a lot when I was driving for National. Shearings at national holidays, of course. Yeah, national holidays. Oh man, they're everywhere. They were. Move up your camera again a bit so we can see the steering wheel. What? Move up your camera in the game. All I can see is your steering wheel. Okay, sorry, mate. I think it automatically seems to push me down there. I don't know why. Clearly, you're not a fan of the Neoplans. See, yeah, it throws me back down. Like it's the driving position. Not much I can do about that, Jesse. Obviously, I can probably change it in a setting somewhere, but that's what it wants to give us. Yeah, the steering's improved dramatically. That's why I'm watching. This is the only time I can get out anywhere with COVID. Oh. Yeah. I mean, we haven't stopped working, but obviously I'm not at work. Most of you know why I'm not at work. Yeah, it might be worth taking a look at this again, guys. With the new DLCs, steering is vastly improved. If any of you have had it and then decided to pack it away like I did. The only reason why I got it out was because they very kindly sent me a key for this add-on, so I thought, you know what, we'll have a look, we'll give it a go, see if there's any improvements. And I think they've done some improvements for sure. It even feels better in the force feedback. I can feel it forcing back a little bit better now as well. I have a feeling that all these guys are just going to cut out. That van, even though I had the right of way, crashed into me. Okay, so the AI still has a few issues. Fernbus feels a lot better, consider getting it. It actually is feeling a lot better. Thomas, hello mate, welcome. I'm trying to concentrate. It's really hard to motorway drive, and I don't want to look like it. We already wasted 20 minutes of the stream. Anyone that's already watched this back is already like, this guy's an idiot. Can't even plug in his steering wheel. I'm trying to show off the game a little bit. Is National Express going, or am I thinking of something else? National Express is still going. They franchised a lot of their stuff out. They'd only had actually a couple of main bases left. Now, obviously, with all this COVID stuff, I don't know. I don't work for National anymore. I work for Bus Air here in Ireland. I do long distance with Bus Air now. And we haven't stopped. And we just found out today that we're going to be 5th on the list for the COVID vaccines, apparently. Not whole drivers were on about 70 a day. Is that all they're getting? 70 a day? Jesus. What a rip-off. I must admit, the only thing I would say about Ireland is they pay their bus drivers extremely well. Ooh. What happened there? Yeah, we get paid pretty well over here. Compared to English, even with the exchange rate, yeah, there's a huge increase in wages here when it comes to bus driving. Chain in the modding community for this game is poor. Yeah, that's also true. But again, I don't think they allow that many mods to be involved. I think that's half the problem. Apart from liveries on the buses, I think that's about as much as you can get. But imagine, you know, if you had a group of people that were bus fanatics and they wanted to make like a pro mods map for this, you know, that'd be a lot better. But I still think the one thing it's missing is career mode gameplay. I just points, you know, drive this to get some points on the leaderboard. It doesn't interest me, to be honest with you. Oh, you Canadian? What's all that about? You can see when I'm reading the chat because it all goes wrong here. See, we should have got National Express. We'd been a lot faster than that flexible. Ah, Jesus, I'm coming off it. Ah, no. Is there a way to zoom out my map for the GPS? I don't like it. It's too zoomed in. Does anyone know? Make sure you're in the lane and not going over the lines. It's very hard when you're trying to read a chat. I wish the chat was like on a screen above me instead of to the side of me. It'd be a lot easier. Oh, this is going to be a nice turn. We end in the cop car. Most EU countries pay their coach drivers very well, a lot better than the UK. Yeah, you see, bus transport is like the main transport here for rural Ireland. So yeah, we get paid very well. Jesus, considering they spend so much time away from home. But yeah, I got out driving for a living years ago when Big Brother started watching over you. Yeah, you see here, Ireland is still very old school. The unions are in full control. The company don't really like to argue. They don't sack anyone. They always say, once you're in Bus Éireann, there's no way of getting out. If anyone from my company is watching, oh well. Yeah, it's a lot harder to get out once you're in. But they also say once you leave Bus Éireann, you're unemployable, because they know the kind of crap that we pull. Most employers won't even look at us. If this could be multiplayer like Truckers MP, I'd be on it all the time. Yeah, look, I'm actually really impressed how well it's playing now. Really impressed, actually. Might even bring this to a stream every now and again to the channel if people want to see it. We go up to Austria and all that kind of stuff. We have all the DLCs there. They're actually kind enough, even though I've never done any work for them. They were kind enough, they sent me all, well, I already had the base game, but they sent me all the DLCs and stuff. I had a few bits and pieces, but they kitted me out. Very kind of them. Thank you, TMP. Went over a curve a little bit there. Sounds for this game, in my opinion, are amazing. I don't think they're 100% realistic though. But it still sounds nice. Yeah, I mean, I got no problems with my ears. The ambience, yeah. Of those of being state-owned and not a private company. Yeah, you see, even though we're still state-owned, you know, we're a state company, but the government don't want to mess with us because, like, when the buses don't go, there's nothing else in this country, and the majority of the population live rurally, don't have cars because it's too expensive. So our bus service is all they have. Sometimes we only have one service in and out of a town every day, and you know, it's very important. So we're very lucky in that extent. We have a lot of leverage, I suppose, and we don't really have, apart from Dublin now have a couple of other private companies getting involved. They're starting to snap up a couple of routes by the NTA, but Bus Éireann themselves, you know, they're holding what they've got pretty well, I think. I mean, the town's looking pretty stunning as well. I think it's looking alright. Oh, here's our stop. Yeah, about the bus drive. Ah, I've got to go out and do more of this crap now, do I? Okay. Let's open up both doors. Let's get out. Let's not forget the luggage this time. Oh. Bloody hell. This is the problem. This is like real life. Okay, here we go.
Mahlzeit. Hier ist mein Ticket.
Janik Lager, you are in. Dankeschön.
Servus, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Nida Schmidt.
Cool. Servus, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Melina Angel.
Auf geht's.
Let's go.
Moin, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Isabella Braddock. Yes, you are coming with me.
Ciao, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Are you bound for my direction? Yes. Springler, whatever your name is, yep.
Ciao, ich müsste noch ein Ticket bei Ihnen kaufen.
I don't think we're going to Groningen, are we?
Ciao.
Okay. Eleanor Adler. Get your asses on the bus. We wait for nobody. Those rims are looking pretty awful. Is there a reason why you're not getting on the bus? Are you not my customers? He's looking sweet. And poor chap on the toilet. Especially now that they can download your Taco card wirelessly. Can they do that wirelessly now? Jesus. They still don't really chase us for that stuff here. Well, they do, but being Bus Aaron, not really. Because we're the biggest company, they kind of know that our training inspectors and stuff do their job. Dreams with better wages and tips. Yeah, you see the tours here can make big money, but they don't earn so much as a base wage. But you know, when you have a bus full of Yankee Doodles, and I won't share all the secrets of the tours, but yeah, you know, there is money to be made touring. But I came out of the tours and went into Bus Aaron when I had the chance, and look, if I wasn't in Bus Aaron now, I'd still be grounded and probably would have no job to go back to. A lot of the tour companies are really suffering. But yeah, I'm kind of happy that I work for the state now. Why are they speaking German in the Netherlands? Well, I suppose we're just on the border, aren't we? So they probably speak German Dutch. But yes, yeah, you know, it could be German tourists going further into the Netherlands. We're heading to Rotterdam next, which is nice. Rotterdam. Chinese tourists paid for my holidays last year. Yeah, look, there could be money to be made definitely in the tours for sure, but like I said, with COVID and stuff now, you know, any of those tour drivers, unfortunately, it'll be a long time before they're back on the road. Or, I mean, it depends what happens with this vaccine, you know. They're all saying that it's mutating now, the vaccine's going to do nothing. I mean, I don't think there's not enough data until we start vaccinating half the world and see how it goes. Yeah, but they're saying here in Ireland, once you have the vaccine, you're going to get basically a green card to travel anywhere you want. I suppose that's what that's the plan for that, isn't it? Mad fan, hello, hello. What is the map scale? Ooh, it's pretty big. It's pretty big actually. I'll have to find out for you, Jesse. At the top of my head, I don't know. It might have it in the settings, or at the end, we'll find out. But yeah, it's pretty big. You know, on the if we have a look at the map, like it's taken us all that time. Oh no. Apparently there's no map button. I don't know about that. Yeah, the scale's pretty big, I think. The bus card here is this scam. It just works all over Finland, but when I tried to use it in the other cities, the driver just denies it. Most people in Ireland have free travel passes anyway, so... Okay, so we do have 128 kilometers to go until the next round. When we moved here, I worked for Ulster Bus. Like you say, working for a state company is far better for experience. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, you work for Ulster Bus? Didn't they get brought out though? No, that's something else I'm thinking. I'm thinking of the connection from Dublin to Belfast. Yeah, Ulster Bus is supposed to be pretty decent as well. We'd see you up because I would do the 64 up to the north, so you'd see the Ulster Bus guys quite a bit. it's 110 scale. Yeah, it's not a bad scale. Can't vaccinate kids without more testing, be a while. Yeah, but I think they'll allow the kids to go if the parents are done, because they do say that... well, that car was nowhere near me when I looked in the mirror. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with this vaccine stuff. They're currently working on Belgium to complete this part of the map for Fernbus. Oh, nice. Yeah, Belgium be like this. It'd be fairly small, wouldn't it? It shouldn't take them too long. I did work for Ulster. I'm self-employed these days. Oh, nice. Are you up in Belfast? Is that where you're living, is it? Definitely, trying to read the chat, but I don't want to crash too much. All coaches definitely picked up this year. My local coach park, South Coast UK. I'm not coming up here, am I? No. I was rammed in the summer. Really? Even with all the COVID stuff going on. It's done it to me again. These roads are dodgy as hell. Oh, there's the Belgian Rosses. Not the Belgium. Netherlands. Every time I think of the Netherlands, I always think about that episode of Only Fools and Horses, you know, when they're going on the boat to sell the diamonds. Or pick up the diamonds. My wife is a Belfast girl and she got homesick in England. Fair enough. Well, I'm from London myself, but I was kind of raised in Ireland, then moved back to England, and I've now come back to Ireland. More room, all that other kind of stuff. You guys are here as well. If any of you guys want to come join any of my virtual companies for ETS2, ATS, the planes, if you have any plane simulators, anyone into plane simulators, if you haven't joined any of the Simply Connect companies, you are more than welcome. Come join the Discord and we'll get you set up. Nice little plug for you there, Jesse. Get some more truckers on board. Just distance seating on the coaches, I think. The rest is roughly... Yeah, we are at 50% capacity unless we go over tier 3. If we go over tier 3, we go to 25% capacity. Yeah, 50% is a bit much, I think, too, because, you know, you're not really even a meter away from each other. Safest seat on the bus is the back seat, because everyone's breathing forward. Probably the best Only Fools episode. Yeah, it's definitely one of the best. I love a bit of Only Fools and Horses. I still watch it to this day. I still record every now and again. I sit up on gold when I'm laying in bed. That'll be a bit of Only Fools and Horses. Piece of grass in the road. Nice. In the summer, I felt like everyone forgot COVID altogether. Yeah, we went for a little blip here. The first lockdown was pretty major, and then after we came out of that first lockdown, it went absolutely crazy. Nobody gave a crap here. Even just to get people to wear masks on the bus was just a nightmare. But you know, we just come out of lockdown again. We had new rules today for Christmas. We're allowed to leave the country now if we need to, and we're allowed up to 3 families, I think, or 2 families in the household. I think that's what they agreed on. I don't really know. It doesn't really bother me too much. UPS definitely needs to move out. There must be a way to do it. Interesting. It says... Oh, okay, I'm going all the way around the roundabout. There's a straight line, but the sat-nav changed. Look at this. No consideration for the bus on the road. Is this like a reduced speed thing in the towns? Like we have them here, but they don't look like that. My wife's a nurse in the military capacity now. We have Northern Ireland have really struggled with COVID, haven't they? Like we still run the buses up and down there. We haven't stopped, and you'd get a lot of people getting on at Derry, coming down to Galway because we still have pubs and stuff open. A lot of the kids would come down and buses were packed in and out of the north and the south. Like, you think if you're under restrictions, the buses just shouldn't go up and down. You know, we shouldn't cross our own borders at that point, but you know, that's what we're playing with COVID, isn't it? It's crazy though. I wouldn't want to be a nurse or a doctor myself this year. Couldn't pay me enough. Most small rural coach companies went to furlough in March. But at least for furlough, you were still getting a percentage of your wages, weren't you? No, we didn't really have that here. We had something called the COVID payment, but they messed it up. It's very interesting. It's very typically Irish when it comes to this kind of stuff. So, if you were to take the benefit pay, hang on, am I coming off here? Seems like it, doesn't it? If you were to be put on the COVID payment, so say if you're a part-timer who did 10 hours a week and earned 110 euros or whatever, they would get the full 350 euros every week. But the government were paying them more than what they'd normally get paid to not be at work. And then the people that would earn, you know, I'm the only one here that earns at home, we were down to 350 if you wanted the payment, and that was all you were getting. It was a complete shambles, absolute shambles. Whoa. Why did the bus try and tip over? I feel like my bus is broken. I'm not happy. All these lovely passengers, they love to haunt me. Completely messed up. More seats in a short Optra than a full-length Volvo. Oh Jesus, look at the crowd. I get like failures on here. It's like the bus was trying to tip over. Okay. Rotterdam. Where's my mouse? What is your name? Ida. Salim. You are not mine either. Ivan. Is everyone taking the mic? Alicia. Okay, Scarlet. Lucy. Yeah, you're at the top of the list. Area, Shula. Missing one more. Elio. Get your asses on the buses, please. Or forever hold your peace. We got 80% of our wages. Yeah, that's not too bad. You're back. Hello, mate. Welcome back. The company I just started for, the drivers are paid part furlough except me. I'm full-time, so I have to grab for my wage. Oh, nice. A bit unlucky. Oh my god, why did no one remind me about the bloody luggage again? Luggage. It's different here in Ireland because we don't load luggage. We're not allowed to, for health and safety. They have to load their own luggage, so they open it. Well, the doors are usually just a button on the driver, but or they open and close the doors themselves. Let's follow the navigation, but the navigation is not going anywhere. Apparently I need to take a break. What the hell? Is this game? This game has changed loads. How do I even take a break? Suppose it'll have to be the service area, won't it? Okay, how do I get out of this place? Back down to the right. Cargo doors. KM Repaints, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Fernbus. With a nice beautiful Neoplan from National Express. But clearly this would have been a two-man job. Want to make sure we're going the right way. I need to take a right here. Yeah, there's something about this town. It keeps knocking my wheels. I'll just take 2 lanes. Yeah. Nothing worse than having to get out your seat. Yes, the luggage rule is the same here, and I hated it. When I load it, I can load to destination locker is organised. Yeah, see, at National Express, for health and safety, us as drivers had to load it, but it was fine. I'd ask him where you're getting off, and you'd have all your stops on a line. Oh, sugar. You'd have all your stops on a line there, so you know exactly whose bag is whose and all this kind of jazz. To be honest with you, letting them do it themselves causes more issues than you'd believe, because everyone seems to have the same black bag. And no one even checks, they just pick up a bag and go. And when we go up and down the country, you know, your bag is going to be pretty far away. So it is actually better for the drivers to do it, but here the drivers refuse. They think it should be a passenger thing, so whatever. It's very Irish, I think. Because passengers just chuck it in and they don't give a crap, but then they blame you when they can't find them. Look at these guys, they're just going to push out, they don't give a crap. They should do a co-op mode where you can switch drivers and make it another check tickets. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Shared cockpit. I used to hate doing two-man jobs though. We used to go up to Leeds, it used to be a two-man job to Leeds. Someone do the first leg from London up to somewhere on the M1. Stop at services, have a quick break, but swap drivers. Then we'd have to wait 4 hours up in Leeds before coming back. Then one driver would bring it halfway, then the other driver had to bring it into London and back. And it always depended who you got paired with. That was always the bigger problem. But good money though, good money, for sure. I think the ABS is a bit over-exaggerated. Leeds to London Megabus next week. Oh, that Megabus paid dirt crap as well. They're two-man job. We used to always see them down in Victoria and stuff, but they weren't the chattiest of people. Could be worse. Pre-COVID, Bruce's of Salisbury had a dual-man National Express 3361 run to Edinburgh to Plymouth, dual-man London Inverness. Oh. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, Bus Aron do the link for Eurolines when they take them to the ferry, and we have one of these from Galway every day. It goes to the ferry, then they wait on the other side, bring them down to London. Last time I played this, you could just drive, so yeah, so they seem to have brought in some sort of tacho enforcement now. Not flashing at me yet. But we started at 10 and it's now 20 past 2 in the game, is it? Something like that? Oh no, it's 10 past 5. Okay, yeah, we should have had a break. So we'll pull in at the next service station just to see what one's like. We had the 920 Belfast London, same deal, linked to the ferry, yeah. To be fair, I don't do much of the Dublin to Galway. I do long distance, but I go up and down more than across. There is a nice bridge coming up soon. There should be a few nice bridges actually once we head into Amsterdam. Okay, we're going to go to a service area and see can we take a break. I don't really know how this works, so let's check it out. Okay, we get the most awkward parking spot there is. Seems like a very high curb for the overhang. Doors are required to be open. The driver is required to exit the coach. God's sake. We're not even allowed to break inside the coach. What have we got here? We've got a toilet and that's about it. Oh, it's gonna be middle of the night now. Right. Whoa! Whoa! Nearly killed me. We just subbed into them, then a week on Sunday I had 12 hours sat on a standby at York Station, so I want a decent stream. Oh, nice. Can never get a word out of megabus drivers. Yeah, they don't talk. It's really weird. The problem with being National Express, a lot of people thought of us as being a bit pompous, you know. Some of the drivers would be like, you know, we're the best of the best kind of crap. I know why we're not turning on. I'm still in gear. Okay, I think we're good to go. You now have to check the passengers. Ah, no, we don't need to do a head count, do we? Oh, we do. You got. Tell that I don't play this very often. What if there's somebody missing? He sits like a bloke. Why would you sit in the middle aisle with your legs wide open? Apparently I missed loads. What the hell? Get down these stairs. Okay, are we now good to go? Connor Gurney, how am I today? I'm doing good, mate. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Sounds like us. Yeah, it distorts in my ears, so I don't know what it sounds like on the stream. And my earphones are turned not very loud, but it distorts like crazy. You do as a normal National Express Mega Drives do, and just leave them. Well, if they're not on the bus, it's not your fault. You always tell them, if you're not back at this time, there is no waiting. The bus cannot wait. And you leave them. The same on the tours. When you get to the Cliffs of Moher, they get an hour and a half. If you're not back in an hour and a half, I'm gone, because a lot of people have to get connecting buses back to Dublin, or, you know, and every minute counts on the tour. The amount of people I used to leave at the Cliffs, it's not my fault. The Americans used to love it though. They tip you more because they think you're some crazy ass. It's strange, really. I always waved. Yeah, we get that here in Ireland. There's not a lot of bus drivers that wave at bus errand guys. Privates don't really like us. CityLink and GoBus, they don't particularly like us. Unless you know them, you might get away. But then saying no, I don't really like waving to my own bus drivers. There's some of them that I wouldn't wave to, waste my energy with. Ding, ding, ding. Drivers look at you like you kicked them. Yeah. they get told. Even like with National, like, you know, we'd be on a tight schedule to Leeds. And, you know, we take 45 minutes at service stations to swap over and grab something to eat or whatever. But, you know, you tell them there's no waiting. I remember when I did the service to the Glastonbury Festival for National Express. Oh my god. I pulled in. Basically, you could do any way you wanted to get to a route as long as you did it. Though, very early on coming out of London, I took a quick break at Fleet Services. I thought the taco would be tight because it was about 4 hours, not including if there was traffic. So I pulled in at Fleet Services, which is very early out of London, but I left out London at like 8 o'clock in the morning, so it took a while, it took a good hour or so to get out of London. And we were going in a convoy. There was about, well, there were hundreds of buses going to the festival, but the National Express guys, we were in a line and we were going as a convoy, and I was like, nah, I'm going to break here just in case. It was quite funny, but it took me about an hour and a half to get them back on the bus because they all went to buy booze. And could I get them back on the bus? No. But actually it worked out in my favour because by the time I did get to Glastonbury, the traffic was intense. And when I finally got to the coach park, The Vosa were there waiting to check all the tachographs, and the amount of National Express drivers that got fined that morning was unbelievable for going over tacho time or pulling their cards. And I was one of the only ones that didn't get done. So it worked out in my favour. Of course they're going to be waiting there at Coach Park with all the private hires coming in. It's the perfect time to nab drivers. For, you know, especially all the private hires that these guys, you know, if they're using analog tachos and stuff, they think they can still, I mean, I know you're not allowed to use them anymore, but they still try and think they can get away with them. I just don't get tipping, it's insane in my opinion. We go thinking in America, if you're a server in America, say, in a restaurant, you get paid peanuts. Like, their wages are the tips, and that's why they tip, because they're not getting paid. It's just culture, isn't it? I've actually never been over through my career, but best was 4 hours 29 minutes. Actually, I was over, the only time I've ever been over was once, and it was with National Express, and what happened was, basically National Express don't have set routes as a standard. Whoa! You can literally drive the route anywhere you want as long as you get there. Now, I was doing a double Gatwick, and you go down to Gatwick, you come back, and you go back down, you break at Gatwick and you come back up. It's only an hour and a half run, but there was the biggest crash on the M25, and there was a lot of movement, but slow movement, so the tacho was kind of rolling. And I was in that traffic, and what they state is, you know, you can keep going until you can get to a safe place. Now sometimes the safest place is either a service station if there's one nearby, or your final destination. Now I was coming down, is it the M23 or the A23, whichever one goes down to Gatwick when you come off to 25, and I called them. I said, look, my tacho's flashing, I'm over now. I said, but I'm still 20 miles, but there was no service station, so I went over. It was about 6 hours, and that was the first time I've ever had to do a tacho printout and keep it with me just in case. You know, you get pulled in the office and they're like, you know, you have a valid reason, you just write on the back of the receipt and they keep hold of it just in case. But yeah, I've only ever gone over once. But the M25 in London can be a ball ache at the best of days. Javier, when I'll be back flying? Well, I did 2 flight streams in a row, so off bus driving today. So I don't know, probably the weekend. I need to make some videos. I've taken the kind of week off. I haven't done any videos. I've only just been doing a little bit of streaming in the evening. So probably focus on that tomorrow, and then yeah, I don't know, probably the weekend I'd say. I don't really have a schedule. I just kind of do what I want when I want. You know, like I said, they sent me this game yesterday, and I thought, you know, why don't we go see what the Netherlands looks like? In the wrong Poxy Lane. Ah, balls. Your bus lost their National Express contract when they were up in front with the commissioner for telling their drivers to take out their cards. Yeah, and that was the thing. A lot of privates would say take out the card. A lot of truck drivers are doing it over here too. They'd say, oh, we've run out of hours, but we're like half an hour away from home. They'll pull the card. I've seen bus drivers do it here as well. They pull the card. What a numpty. Should never pull the card. The best thing to do is actually just go over. As long as you keep the printout for 28 days, if you get pulled over and you have a valid reason. Man, this ain't gonna happen, is it? That'll do. Otherwise we're never gonna get out. If you were at Silverdale, you would probably know a Facebook friend of mine. Wapo. Amazing the small world we live in, isn't it? You cannot be forced to see. This is where drivers become weak. You cannot be forced to pull your card. It is the law. And as a driver, that is your license. And the problem is, if you do that, the company will not get penalized because they'll say, I don't know nothing about it. You as the driver, it's your hours, it's yours, you know, it's the one thing that we have to do. And I see it here too, and not enough people stand up and say no. I'd lose my job. I'd say, take me to court and I'll screw you in court for unfair dismissal because you've done nothing but follow the law. But, you know, but yeah, I see it here too, a lot, fortunately. Especially when we have like new drivers in the company, you'd get them, what they do, they mix their rules up. So they'll be doing European law, but then all of a sudden they might be driving in the city later on that day, which you can do mixed rules. It gets a little bit more complicated if you don't understand the rules properly, and then they don't understand. But once you drive European, you're supposed to stay European for 2 weeks, and there are tacos all over the places. Yeah, it's not good. Here we go, Amsterdam, guys. Now let's fill up the luggage of weed and let's go back to the UK. How can I open doors? Check the passengers inside the coach. Why am I doing this crap again? Did I have 19 out of 13? Those are the people outside. Okay, have I fallen into a bug? One second. Yeah, guys, have I fallen into a bug? Some people didn't, obviously, I don't know. What am I supposed to do here? Okay. What is this kind of speaker? A digital tachograph. Yeah. Okay, there's not much we can do. I think we're just going to have to drive on to our final destination. But Kurt, it's this thing here. Your card goes in this machine and it records your speeds, your times, the wheels moving, etc. Whip out on the phone. Oh, ah. Have to start right again. See, that's why you have people in the chat. What a bloody donkey. Are you coming with me or what? No, you are not. Freya, you're coming. Nice. Hello. Miguel, you are coming with me. Here. I need one more. You're going to where we're going. Luggage doors, guys. Don't forget the luggage doors. First bus driver in history. We still have school coaches with analog tacho charts. I thought analog tacho charts in the UK were banned. They had to be gone. I know here we still have a lot of analog stuff too. We even have coaches with analog. Stephen Bradley, good lord. Yeah. Okay. Let's leave Amsterdam. I think it's looking nice. It's not busy enough though. The AI traffic, there ain't enough. There's not enough cyclists. I think if you could implement cyclists, I think it'd be a bit more realistic. But other than that, I think it's looking quite nice. What do you guys think? Can't really drive like this. Oh, Jesus. I wanted to get a nice picture. Camera does not allow me to get a nice picture. Okay, let's go back to driving. Oops. You left one guy behind. Aber die announcement goes on for too long.
Und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf Flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken.
Why is he speaking German? Because this is a German bus.
Eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
Means to drive and fart is a drive.
Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite
National Express, we used to have a CD that we used to play, but I never used to use it. I used to just do the announcements by voice. As long as you say,
the wearing of seatbelts
wear your seatbelt, we were done. It's actually looking alright, I think. I really do think Amsterdam's looking nice. There's no like drone camera, so I can have a good look around.
Restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly.
The power outlets that never work. Even in our company now, the biggest problem we have is the power outlets never work. People always whinging.
So you can take advantage
Can't charge my
of
phone.
many exclusive online discounts. For more information,
oh, that bloody CD.
or get in touch
you
with
could have got it done in the
Facebook.
time with more information. Yeah, that's what I mean. I remember when I first started, I was a bit nervous with the announcements. I never did announcements on buses before. I said, you know what, I'll put the CD on a few times. I was like, nah.
You can also use it
After about twice, I was like, no. We have to change this up. So I did it by, as long as you do it by voice, is okay.
Now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
With Fernbus. Okay, so we're going up to our final destination of the stream. That's pretty much the biggest towns now of the DLC we've looked at. Took our time getting there, but we did it. Welcome to National Express. Yes. I used to go on forever. It'd be talking about seatbelts, then it'd be talking about food, then it'd be talking about Wi-Fi, and yeah. I always just found it easy to do my own. You have it over and done with in about 2 seconds. Sit down, belt up, shut up. You know, the only good thing about National Express we used to have company policy, kids couldn't sit at the front half of the bus for health and safety. Don't know if you ever got that, Stephen. I know you, I don't know if you're working with National themselves. So when kids used to get on, they'd sit behind the driver and they'd be like, no, kids all down the back. Here's your booster seat, kids. Even if they're 14 years old, here's your booster seat. Belt up, sit down, shut up. Exactly, that's it. But yeah, we used to never let them sit in the front half for, you know, if I was to crash, whoever seat in the front seat with me is probably going to go through the windscreen because they never wear the belts. These trees lit up the nights, it's really nice. Yeah, we took a rest and it never went to night time. Apparently it is night time, it's 8 o'clock at night. The ones in the avenues you just left in Amsterdam. Convoy Friday, yeah. Only seats with a red belt. That's it. They like now, like kids can sit anywhere, and I tried to bring it up with our safety inspectors a few times. The first thing they do, the kids want to sit in the front seat, and they sit behind you, and they're eating, they're nattering, they're crying, they're. Even if I have my earphones in, listening to whatever, I still just can't handle it. Is that a golf? What's the worst though, taking full blast on the mobile phones? Yeah, I always tell people on their phones if they're sitting behind me to move down the back of the bus, so you put me off. If they don't like it, I don't care. Just, you know, it is friggin' annoying, especially when it's not like a short phone call. Always used to tell me that oldies that the toilet was for rain, not for thunder. We don't have toilets on our coaches. They stopped doing it because I think it got a bit expensive. Whoa. The two, it's the mess, yeah, so we don't allow it anymore. They got rid of all the toilets out of all of ours. No, Nora, I don't care that you slept with Gary, grumble, grumble. That yellow line looks terrible. Oh, I hit the cone. No, that was nothing, loves. Take a seat, shut down, shut up. Get yourself a brew. That's so funny. I remember when I was working for a privates once, it was when I first moved back to Ireland, and he made me take this Australian rules football team up to a match. They were playing an Irish team. It was like they were on tour, and they got blind drunk basically, and I had to bring them back, and the toilets on the buses were locked, and they were begging me, and one was saying they were puking all over the bus and everything. I was like, oh my god. So I pulled into the nearest stop. Well, it wasn't really a stop, we were on country roads, but there was this house, but it was pitch black. And anyways, all the bus gets off and they're all up against this wall, puking and vomiting and peeing, and what happens? The one car that comes down this country lane is the owner of the house. Oh my god. It was like my first ever day of working here. It was like the worst. I do miss the rat race out of London though. See, our services were quite good, like we'd go off to Swindon and stuff, so we were at 5:30 in. We'd be out of London by 6 o'clock. So I'd be out of London by 7, so I never really had bad traffic. And then any of the other routes, they used to come in the afternoon or late in the evening from Bath and stuff, so our timing in and out of London used to be pretty good. I never used to I'd get stuck more going to Gatwick than I would going into central London back. It's guaranteed every, you know, bank holiday weekends, M25. I used to do the Cambridge run a lot though. Cambridge is the one I did the most. These bridges look pretty nice. Swing bridge exterior shot. Okay. I was usually at 20 past 5, out at 6. 18:30, bloody hell. I'm out of London at 9 PM, so expect me to be on the M1 quickly. It depends which way you come out of London. If you got... What the hell was that? If you you got by Lord and stuff onto the M1, Golders Gate and all that, it can be pretty busy. Too late, that's what you were waiting for. I know. I tried. There's no way to zoom in and out. I think there is a camera mode, I think. Graham Studio 3, hello, welcome to the stream. My best was 18 minutes during the World Cup without Golders, of course. Yeah, Golders Gate can be or Golders Green can be a bit of a balls. It also depends how Oxford Street stuff's lining up as well, getting out that way. Because when, I mean, been a while now, but for a long time they're doing roadworks up that road, and it was right balls. That is Denzel driving his van. Denzel. AI lane changing every driving sim is horrible. Yeah, I suppose it's hard to path it, isn't it? Because they have to match your speeds or know that you're going below them. Denzel driving his van. Might have to dig the box out. Whoa! This random stopping business I don't understand. They made the shortcuts local bus only so you couldn't avoid it. Yeah. To be fair, those half 5 in the mornings, even if you finished at 1, they used to kill me. Going all the way down the M4 to Swindon. Oh. I'd be like nodding dog the whole way. Get to Swindon, you'd have an hour, and it'd be Greg's and a nap. That it used to be. Greg's coffee and a nap. They made shortcut. Okay, we're done. We're doing. By the way, Leeds beat Newcastle 5-2 against the War of the Roses on the weekend. Did they? I haven't looked at any football scores. I was looking at putting a Premier League Discord bot in the Discord that would give like live scores as they happen. You enjoy watching this far more than I thought you would. It's because I'm struggling. It's the brakes, isn't it? That's what you like, that. The ABS trying to kick in. We all know it's not easy to drive and read chat. I don't like ignoring you either. It's a little bit more easy on the eyes than the old OMSI as well. We were very lucky to lose 3-2. I hope they sack Bruce now. Well, they sacked, what's his name from West Brom as well. They reckon Allardyce is going to go in. Still waiting for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to be sacked, but I don't think it's happening. I think what needs to happen though, we still need to get rid of a few players. The Pogbas and stuff need to go. I don't care where he goes, I think he's crap. Alex Ferguson had it right the first time and everyone was amazed that he let him go for nothing. But there was obviously a reason for that. He's got an attitude problem. I think anyone that uses Raiola as your agent have issues. They think they're better than they are. Oh look, it's Let's Go. Let's all go to Let's Go. Something in Newcastle was the one I hated when I did the 326 to Newcastle. You could always guarantee you to have trouble. Luckily I never had to go that far up. I've never been to Newcastle actually. Never watched a single game of football my entire life. Jesse, what's going on? You're not going to wallop us. Well, there's a chance, but I doubt it. I'm a Forest fan. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, I was thinking about putting a bot in the Discord there for the scores, so like it'd pop up with the scores and stuff. There was like a fantasy team Discord bot, but unless enough of us did it, but I think it's too late now for a fantasy team. Yeah, but look. I love ice hockey too. I watch a lot of the ice hockey as well. I watch a lot of the NFL, watching a lot of American football recently as well. Yeah, I mean, if we don't get rid of Ollie now, he'll have to stick with him for the year. Because I reckon Pochettino will go to Real Madrid if Zidane gets sacked, and I think he's very close to getting sacked as well. So, and I think Pochettino, I think he's either waiting for Madrid or United. I don't think any other club interested right now. So, he got a huge payout by Levy, so he'd be fairly happy. So yeah, I think the thing with Ollie, it's not his team yet as well. I mean, I don't know. There are some players in there that need to go. He is trying to clear it. It's going to take a bit of time. I don't know. Yeah, I like the rugby as well. I watch any sport, to be honest with you. Apart from tennis. I can't handle tennis. Tennis does bore the crap out of me. Edmonton Oilers is just couldn't pick a worse team. My mate in Canada, he's a huge Toronto fan. To be honest with you, I watch all of them, whoever's playing. But I did used to like the Jets a lot, New York, but not been so great in recent times. I watched the Miami Dolphins in the Olympic Stadium in Berlin. And went on for hours. Yeah, it does go on for a long time. That's a good thing with Sky. You can record it and then you can skip out a lot of the crap. Oh, that was a dodgy turn. Am I going to fit under this? Oh. Apparently hitting the curb sounds like smashing the lights. Oh yeah, I don't watch golf either, to be fair. Unless it's like the last hole of the Masters, then I might watch it if it's on TV. Yeah, golf doesn't interest me either, to be fair. I love cricket. I can sit and watch cricket for hours. And the Tour de France. Love the Tour de France. Downhill mountain biking or any cycling is just great. Yeah, I love Tour de France. I haven't really seen downhill mountain biking. Is that on like Eurosports or something? I never see anything to do with the downhill stuff, unless you probably look on YouTube. T20 cricket, I do like the T20 as well. I think they've done quite well with cricket to try and make it a little bit more fun. I mean, the reason why I went to Australia and stayed there was I wanted to watch an Ashes in Australia. That was my whole reason. What the frick has just happened? Rozzers, come on. Come on, Rozzers. Ah. Cat, you're gonna love that. I grew up near Trent Bridge. Cricket is in my blood. Oh, nice. I'd love to live near a cricket stadium growing up. Yeah, I went to Australia just to watch the Ashes. That's why I went to Sydney and then lived out there. Yeah, that was not funny. Keep calm. Apparently it was only a light accident. Downhill mountain bikes just hardcore. They're going literally by vertical rocks. It's the same with the snowboarding and the skiing. They jump off some of those mountains and stuff. It's ridiculous. Oh, I can't believe what just happened. Red Bull TV, but Eurosports too. Red Bull TV. I've never heard of Red Bull TV. Is that a thing? Sky Island is pretty crap. I have all these channels and there's nothing ever on. Oh, sorry Flexbus, I just took out your window wing mirror. Get off, you dirty animals. Okay, so they complained to put the luggage on, but you managed to get it yourselves. I'm gonna make a compilation of all your crashes and put it on YouTube. What, like yesterday's yesterday's flight as well. Ugh. YouTube's supposed to be easy. Skiing is just the best. Gotta go every year. Suppose you live in the snow though. That's the difference, isn't it? So do we get like a report for this or what? How does it work? Do I have to go to the phone? Okay, took 33, ticket sold 4, did all our stops. Apparently we were supposed to contact with Central. Is that a new thing or what? Refueling, we didn't have to do. Did not run out of fuel. Yes. We did. Oh, I gained a level. Oh, does it mean I can now drive at night time? Apparently it's, you know, 10 o'clock at night, it's not night time. Yeah, we've unlocked a big part of the map. We pretty much saw the whole. I thought by going down to right down we'd unlock a bit more down here, but I'd say there must be a stop down here for some reason. Otherwise, why would they put it in like the road? I suppose it's going to go into the next one in Belgium. Wasn't too bad, was it? So yeah, so this is what I mean about this. Like, what we do now is basically we just make a new route, but we can only go from places we've been. So like here to here to here to here. Apparently we're not allowed up there. But how do I unlock it? Obviously we have to go see it, so I don't know. Don't know how that all works. Who the hell knows? The TT, Isle of Man TT is always worth a watch too. Yeah, too many people die though. I don't like that kind of thing. But anyways, guys, I think we'll call it there for a day. We saw the whole DLC pretty much, apart from a couple of country lines here. Yeah, you know, I think they've done some huge improvements on this. We might bring a little bit back every now and again for a stream. We got up to like Vienna and stuff. That could be pretty cool. I have to have a look. If any of you guys aren't in the Discord, want to come join Discord, links in the description down below. You should come hang out with us. You're more than welcome. Stephen Bradley, you're not in the Discord, you're more than welcome to come join us. Good stream and a nice crash. Yeah. It was a nice crash at the end though, wasn't it? That's all hard is. That's the only thing he hangs around for. He just waits for the crash. And yeah, Glenn, you should definitely do a compilation for me and put it up. I like that. That'd be pretty funny. Man, there's so many oh no moments in my streams. Maybe I should do it myself. Alrighty guys, okay, so we're going to leave it at that. I don't know what's going to go on tomorrow or not. I just rate videos based on Crash. If you know Crash, you get a thumbs down. So it's you that's giving me all them thumbs down. So yeah, look, hopefully you've enjoyed that. Like I said, we might bring it back for a couple of streams. We'll see what people think. Wasn't as bad as it was before, that's for sure. I mean, can't remember the last update I played though. Nice drive, see you tomorrow if you stream. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But yeah, we'll catch you all guys later. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.